Right.
Now there are record stores all over the place. They don't just do records, they do everything. You know, they do digital music too, but having a machine to play your records on is unbelievable. I grew up with records when I was real young, and my parents had records, so having something so retro and so cool, but with all the modern features is amazing. These machines absolutely rock. They are beautiful. I have two color choices. It comes in this incredible red, and I'll show you this, the roof on it because it's so pretty. Gorgeous. Look at that, and you know, it's not super duper heavy. Right? You see that it actually looks like the front of a Ford Mustang, right? It comes in red or it comes in black. If it just played records, I would buy it in a heartbeat, but it does more than that. It'll play your digitized music as well via the USB. You can plug a stick in there, right? No problem. You can plug your phone right into here.
Sure can.
If you want to plug your phone and listen to all your Christmas carols on your phone. You can play a record on it, and it's got an AM/FM tuner. Everything included for $109. Now, when we did this as a host pick, it was $109, but it didn't have free shipping.
Right, that's true.
So we're doing free shipping, the lowest price it's ever been. It's never been under $100, so this is or even close. So to get it down to $109 is great. And if you get your HSN credit card today, offer, we'll take $40 off, making this $69.
Oh my gosh.
And Lori, the one at my house, anytime somebody comes to my house, they go right to it.
It is such a focal point.
What is that? I'm like, it's my record player. And they're like, what? What? And they're like, but it's got a radio. I'm like, it's got everything. We started the show, and this is the last thing I'll say because Lori's going to go through all the features. We started the show with there's about 1,000. We only have about 845 or something like that, just from the mention. We've already gone through that quantity. If you want it, I think it makes the greatest gift for your parents or to somebody you love. It's so unique because everybody's collecting records again.
Well, of course, records are coming back in a big way. If you're a classic car connoisseur, then you're gonna love this. This is based on the 1965 Ford Mustang. It is absolutely gorgeous. I wish we had I meant to ask for the box, guys. Do we have the box for it? I'd love to show that if we have it. But amazing all-in-one music player, and this has been officially licensed by the Ford company. So every single detail has been signed off on by Ford. Beautiful styling here. This looks like you said, the speedometer of that classic, iconic Ford Mustang. And here's what we love about it, I think. I mean, it really combines several passions that Americans are so crazy about. Not only love of driving on the open road, but classic cars and music, all combined in this beautiful package. You're getting a built-in amplifier, full range, dynamic speakers built onto the sides. Listen to the crescendo here. Beautiful, bold, rich, room-filling music.
I'm way over there.
I know. Doesn't that sound incredible?
Hey, can you plug other speakers into this?
You absolutely can. You can plug it into your other speakers.
So if I have a speaker system in my house, I could just run the wires right to the back.
Absolutely can, and this plays your 33 1/3, your 45s. We're even including the adapter to be able to play your 45s. It's built right in on the top of this. And then you said it, AM/FM radio with that beautiful precision dialing that looks like the speedometer of that classic 1965 Ford Mustang. You can play your music back from a USB drive, and then you can digitize, as you mentioned. So if you've got any of these great old albums and you love the nuances, the snapping, the crackling, the warm, rich tones, and you want to save that song digitally to play on your computer or on your phone, you can now save those songs onto a USB.
All right, so I will tell you right now, we have, Stan, did you say about 200 in red? 200 in black, and less than 600 available in red. If you want to get them, now is the time. It's such a beautiful presentation piece, but it packs a punch with its performance as well. It comes in a beautiful box. When somebody opens this up, I mean, I love it. I mean, they'll see the Ford Mustang on the front, right? And they'll be like, oh my gosh, look at how cool that is. And then they see, oh my gosh, they turned it into a record player.
Right, they did.
Isn't it great? So, and you know, it's all official. You know, you got the real Ford moniker, all that stuff is right there. I'll slide this back over to Lori because I want to show you, the black one because we've been focused on the red.
The black is beautiful too.
We don't have this one.
Shiny.
We have them both plugged in. But anyway, I wanted to show you the lacquer finish on it because it is truly, it's spectacular. I mean, look at this. You can see the studio lights. Look, I mean, how amazing is that, right? And then when you come to the front, you'll see accessing all your different features are very, very easy right here. You're selecting your source, your play pause, all that great stuff is built in right there, okay? And then when you open it up, and you'll see, there is all the inside for your record player. You have a felt pad on the actual deck of the turntable as well. It has the little thing that raises the needle, right? This has got a little protective guard on it, so take that down. I raise it up.
Yes.
And then you can slide it over, and then you can let it down. I don't want to mess the needle up, so I won't go all the way down, but look at that. Just see how slow motion it goes down like the old school needles?
It does, so it does it gently for you if you're not all that comfortable with it. You have the auto, and then I stole the adapter.
Oh, that's okay,
adapter.
so it comes with an adapter.
It comes with it, so it fits and lives right on here, right on the top, and that's for your 45s.
Yeah.
So that's gonna work perfectly for that speed like as well. Yeah.
That's all you need to do, and then you can take your 45s, and you can play your 45s, and see how it rides on a spring load mechanism so that it doesn't skip.
Exactly.
If it bounces.
Because this album that we've been listening to over here, this is the one we're allowed to listen to on TV, and it is very warped. This still sounds incredible. And this is, again, room-filling sound quality here. And I love this. I'm listening to music right now. What we're hearing right now is on this USB drive. All of your buttons and controls are right here. All you do is plug this right into power. It goes immediately into your standby mode. You touch that button to access any of the features that you want. And then here's where you go through and select your source, whether you want the phonograph or you want your AM or your FM radio, or if you select that auxiliary, maybe you're gonna plug this into that old school phone or you know, the tablet that have terrible speakers inside. You'll be able to enjoy that. So now I'm gonna just fast forward through some of these songs that are on the USB. And again, you could be digitizing as well. So you can have so much fun being able to listen to your music when you have this Ion in your life. And let me just show you, look at how gorgeous and bold and beautiful. I am a little partial to the red, but they are both stunning. Really gorgeous.
The reviews on this are incredible. People love it. Remember, you can also, you know, you can record your records onto a USB with this as well.
Yep.
So it's a recordable device, which is amazing for this price. To have a recordable device for around $100, it's great. We gave you an update. We're down to about, we're under 800 now. So if you want to grab it, the red is going to be, which, I'm sorry, Stan, which is the most limited? Black is more limited. So 175 left in black. I like the red. The red Mustang to me is everything. But I want you to think about this too. If you have records at the house, when's the last time you played them? When's the last time you heard that scratchy sound when you put the needle down? That to me is so romantic.
Oh, it is.
I remember, and I told Lori this story, when we were kids, my parent, we rented the bottom half of a ski lodge.
Right.
The owners lived upstairs, and they lived down the bottom while they were building the top. But it was very rustic down below. All that was down there was an old record player. Okay, and the records, I remember, were like Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, Burt Bacharach with playing keyboard, with Dionne Warwick singing, Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra.
Some classics.
It's funny, I never would have known that music if it wasn't for a record player. But nowadays, where do you go to buy a record player if you have records?
That's it.
And how do you fit a record player into your house? Because they're usually big.
Gigantic. They used to be pieces of furniture,
you put this on a shelf and then just pull it out when you want to put a record on.
You can. You just need a little bit of room to be able to open the lid, but you can listen to your record with the lid closed. Yeah. It's got the cutout at the back. They've thought of everything with the detailing and with the styling. And if you do have that classic car collector, maybe someone who owned a 1965 or any year Ford Mustang and is all about it, or maybe they never had the opportunity to own one, this is a great way to get that vibe and that feel into your home. And you said it with records, 20% growth in that industry every single year. Records, I mean, there are some artists that are launching on albums, on records.
I was in Vermont with Danny and Lily for our summertime trip.
Yeah, yeah,
and I went into an old curio shop, and they had a box of records. And I found in there, from when we were kids in the 70s, there was a group there called the Fabulous Farquhar. And apparently they had made a bunch of albums. I found one of their albums in there with the record in it. I called my brother because they used to play at one of the ski lodges.
Oh, right.
And I'm like, Darren, I found this record.
Oh,
he's like, and he's like, you know what he says to me? He goes, I put it in his ski house, and he's like, I don't have a record player. I'm like, dude, get a record player. So, but to Lori's point, they're becoming very popular again, not just as things to talk about, but you can actually play great music on. You can record the music off the record onto a USB. You can play a USB stick, pop it in the front. AM, FM tuner, built-in stereo speakers. There's a headphone jack. There's a separate AV jack, so if you want to plug in extraneous speakers, you can do that.
You can absolutely do that. Yep, you've got your FM tuner back here at the back, so that's this little cable right here.
Okay, now we're in the 600 range of how many are left.
Okay, very popular. Well, I can see why. I mean, this really is that gorgeous do-it-all musical hub for your home. home. Music past, present, and future, being able to play your albums, your 33 1/3s, 45s with the adapter. Beautiful, shiny paint, like that classic, iconic, arguably one of the most identifiable and desirable cars in American history.
I love it. You know, a bit of history here. And you know, when I look at this and I think of this discount, I'm like, man, this is so priced perfectly for everybody out there to be able to afford. And remember, if you get an HSN credit card today, you're gonna get $40. If it's a new card, they put $40 in your account. That would mean this is only $69. You know somebody that would love this. I know you do. You know your husband or your wife would be like, oh my gosh, you bought me a record player. Maybe you've got an old record. You know what you could do? You could buy a couple of records at the record store and give her the records first.
Yes,
and then she'd be like, oh, that's so great.
Oh, I will, but I don't have
a record player.
That's
well,
so
then,
clever.
Wait, Lori, and then we pull the box out.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Look at the box.
Isn't this great?
This is all officially licensed by Ford, so they had to sign off on every detail. But look at what a beautiful presentation this is.
It's awesome. I mean, you're gonna open this up and you're gonna freak out. You're gonna be like, or whoever it is gonna get this under the tree. They're not gonna even know what it is initially, and then they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what? What? Because it gets better and better as you open it up, and then you see how well it's made.
So beautiful.
I made it a host pick. Either this or our Crosley turntable, I made host pick for like 5 years. I love it because I just think it's so unique. And this one is so, you know, the Crosleys are great, but they're bigger. This is so easy to be able to put in any decor. You can put this on a bookcase.
Right,
just plug it in.
Just plug it right in. Really a fun way for you to enjoy music. But like you said, people notice. When they come over to your house, they're gonna see this right away. It is kind of that really cool standout because it has all of this gorgeous styling and detailing. I love the rotary round dials here, that precision dialing, built-in amplifier for additional gorgeous sound quality coming out of these full range dynamic speakers. The speaker's built right in on the side. And look at this, there's that precision dialing. All of your buttons and controls are right here. If you want to listen privately, you have your headphone jack. If you want to plug in a device like a phone or a tablet, you can absolutely do that as well. But beautiful, beautiful way for you to enjoy music. And I'll tell you what, you know what I like about it, Guy? You don't get as many speeding tickets in this as you do with and the maintenance is a lot less too of having to maintain that classic car.
I absolutely love it. I just think it's something that's, like we said, unique. And if you want to get it in black, I have probably 140 or 130 left in black. And if you want to get into red, the remainder, the other 300 or 400 are remaining in red. You can see our left counter, how quickly it's going. We have about 30 seconds. I wish we could spend a little more time on it, but we have another really great item in this 2-hour block as we're still celebrating Black Friday. All of our Today specials that are available are still available, but they're the same price. But just choose one or the other. It's nostalgic, but at the same time, and kind of retro, but at the same time, it's got modern features built in, so it's easy to use.
Yeah, I mean, this really does it all. It's so much fun. It's gorgeous appearing. And if you want to listen to AM, FM radio, you can do that. It's just really a beautiful, beautiful piece for your home.
So they are more than half sold out right now with our remaining quantity. Write down the item numbers. It's a customer pick. Read the reviews. And remember, if you get it home and it's not everything we said, you got to keep it till the end of January. We have extended returns all the way till the end of January in 2020. Oh, 2020.
I know, right?
We're at a 20.
Where did this year go?
Oh my gosh.
It has evaporated.
I have a birthday coming up. I'm getting older.
No.
This is just, no, it's amazing. Anyway, all right. Lori, pretty Lori in her red. She's not going anywhere because you have a really cool way to save memories. And we're going to show you that in a minute. But did you know, Lori,